That's the friend price or that's the everybody price?
Yep.
'Cause
Let's create some
it
concern.
feels weird because they're just there,
Yep.
and I don't know. Oh my gosh. Because I don't want to make noise to wake them up.
They'll be fine.
Oh well.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jabari Show. I am one of your hosts, Jabari, and to the right of me is Jabari. Your left. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Do that.
I've been ill. If you can tell,
We were ill. We were
I
both.
think you got me ill.
Yeah, but I was not that sick, so I don't know.
The thing is, I got sick the day after,
You know, that's not,
which is not normal, right?
no.
Like,
It
I
would
don't
take
think
like 2-3 days.
that's what I'm saying. I literally was ill the day after.
That means I never get sick. So that means
No,
someone else.
you coughed long any car.
Yeah, no, I did cough down any car. But that's the only time I coughed.
Huh?
That was the only time I coughed. Like,
No, but I couldn't think of anybody else because nobody else was sick.
but if you
At least not that I know of.
exactly. But
I'm
it
just
also
thinking
you
of-
don't necessarily have to come in contact with. I mean, somebody could wipe their nose and touch something, and but there's a possibility. But I didn't have all of this that you went through, so that's the thing.
I've been trying to get rid of this cough for the last week.
Yeah, nah. I did not have no
And this is
lingering
crazy.
cough. I had no lingering cough at all.
This cough has been lingering for so long. And I'm just like, I went to a meeting with my sister-in-law, and she's like cracking jokes in the meeting, right? And like every time she crack a joke, I'm looking for a cough. I'm like, I'm like, just like handle it, because I'm dying. So, yeah, well, that should be a cool, fun project to work on at some point. Hopefully next year.
I guess I'll hear about it next year.
No, I can tell you after. I just can't say it.
Off air, off air. I would hear about it off air.
I can't say it on the podcast. So hopefully next year shapes up. We could have the money up and the funny up. I don't know if I can make it through. I was fine. I literally was fine
Up until you hit
up
the
until
record.
we hit record. So yeah. What was I gonna say? I was thinking about this. I feel like we spoke about this before, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the fact that when you have money and you have older things. Oh, he's so humble. Look at him walking around with his iPhone 10. Yada yada yada. But when you don't have money and you have the iPhone 10.
Yeah.
Boy, get your money up, not your funny up. Why you stop being poor? Stop being broke. Why are you like this?
What would have made you?
I think I saw a celebrity with like an older phone. I was like, oh. And everybody was like, oh, she's so humble for doing that. And I'm like, is she really? I think it was like KSI. I was watching like an older video.
Oh, okay.
And he had like iPhone 10 out. And this was like when the 13 was out or something like that. It was, I don't know. But he had an iPhone 10 and I knew like the newer phone had came out.
But he
And I
had.
was like, oh.
But he did buy a solid gold iPhone, and it was like 3 times the price. So
Yeah. And I'm saying he don't have money.
no, but what I was saying is like, I mean, he better hold on to it.
Hopefully that's the only one that
A big
that's
one.
the big one that just
Ends it all.
Yeah. Boy, that one felt good. I want to do some of those videos. I was thinking about
Which videos?
hosting a game show
Oh, okay.
and talking to Jamil about it and helping me produce it. I was just thinking about it. I didn't tell him anything as yet.
No, I've been thinking about if people were doing game shows. Like it would be fun. I think it would be fun.
Shut up. Yeah, so I was thinking about because I want to do more online things.
You want to have a
and,
greater online presence, or you just want to be doing stuff.
I just want to be doing stuff. I don't. If nobody watches,
It's fine.
actually no, it's not fine. 'Cause I want people to like feel like they are part of something.
I feel people.
So if nobody's watching, they're kind of like,
What's the point of doing this?
what we doing? So
I feel people will watch. I mean,
yes, I want to host.
I mean, quite literally, we have a show about talking about almost nothing, and
Yeah.
people watch.
I mean, it's not like people won't watch, but I still want it to be like a good thing.
Yeah.
I want to be like, this is
Well done.
a well done video.
Yeah.
And I just need the people to do the recording, and I can like sit down and figure out the editing side of it, which will be hell. But yeah, I was thinking about hosting like some kind of game show
Yeah.
because I saw a Sidemen game show, so I was like, oh, I can do this.
I've been watching this time.
And then I'm
game
thinking
shows.
about like, if I host a game show, it'd be kind of hectic, which is good. Because I don't know, I just feel like there could be more done in the content space, I guess, of things. Not saying I'm gonna forget about photography, but
Yeah, to have more things to do.
it's just cool things to like take up my time and yeah. I also want to talk about making T-shirts next year.
Yeah.
I want to, what is it? T-shirts, like doing more like YouTube stuff. I don't know what to call it. And then something missing. I mean, I'm definitely getting into video next year. Now that I haven't gotten into it a little bit already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and like posting more on social media of like photography stuff. I like seeing Corey doing it a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't care for the followers.
Yeah.
But I just know I should be making a video, and I want to like post more on LinkedIn and all of those, things, and like tell people like, hey, I exist, I do shoots.
Yeah.
This is what I did.
Yeah.
This is how you could do it too. And this is the behind the scenes, and hold that until my next shoot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Talking to the boss man today. He was like, "Oh, what got you into photography?" And I was just like, "Just playing around with a camera." And then he's like, "So you do it for hire and whatnot?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "But do you do it for hire? Like, are you like trying to put effort behind it?" I was like, "Nah, not really." He's like, "I feel it's because you have a full-time job, you don't really care for it. But if you had to depend on it,
Yeah. That's really what it is.
And I was like, "You right. You
When
right."
you have no money coming in, you have to make it work. Is this what was it, boy? I wasn't reading a book because I don't read books. But I was listening to something, and the guy was like asking. It was a guy who didn't have as much money asking a richer guy for like advice. And this is not financial advice. Please don't listen to what I say. This is just an example of for the story. He basically was like, he told the guy, go and like buy a car,
Yeah.
buy a house, and buy like all of these expensive things,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously take out a loan for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, essentially the point of the story is that the guy took on all this debt,
Yeah.
and then they just like had to figure it out after,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
like when you really need
Yeah.
to like make it work.
Innovation does happen and it
Yeah.
does make
You're like,
something
you know what,
happen.
boy? I ain't see nobody selling light bulbs in the area. Buy over there a light bulb and you just go on
Yeah.
sell light bulbs, making that sort of money now.
Yeah.
So,
So I it had me thinking
which is
about
why I also don't like to spend my money. Well, I don't like to spend my money because I'm like, I don't like my bank account to look like
Dry, yeah.
dry. But I also I'm like, I should spend it because I need certain things. I needed the phone.
Yeah.
I needed that bag.
Yeah.
My bag was going through it, so it's like I need to just kind of
Up your quality of life because
well, I guess more do my outreach and try to book more jobs so I can recoup that money.
yeah.
Sometimes I spend money before it even hit my bank account.
I know this coming in. I could do it.
I can pay from Shanice on the 15th, by today the 10th.
So if I spend it now, technically it was free.
Let's just think about 1,000, bag is 800. Basically, I walk away with $200. So,
Do I come free?
you see, now let me wild out.
Yeah.
So, are you up? It's because I saw you smiling. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it made me think about, and then he was like, "Oh, how you getting clients?" And I was like, "Through word of mouth. If people see me with a camera, no kind of real effort is put behind it." And then he's like, "Well, you should put more effort behind it." I was like, "You right." Like, you right.
Also have this job that is paid for so many things.
Yeah. No, but he was basically telling me, and then he was like, "I love when young people, diversify themselves and not box themselves into one corner." I was like, "You're right."
I have no diversity.
Yeah. So
Well, when your podcast are making money, then we can say we diversified. But
yeah.
right now, we in the hole.
Yeah, so I was like,
I'm so sorry for the coughing.
sorry. Yeah. So I think that's a focus that I want to make next year on, like, putting some real effort into maybe getting myself out there.
Yeah.
Actually putting some effort behind it. And yeah, it was really insightful. He spoke about, when you hear the big dogs talk about they coming up,
Mm-hmm.
it's make you feel like I could do that too.
You mean your boss told you about his come up?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, basically.
Oh no, I just feel like I'm not working hard enough.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like if you could do it, I could do it too.
Yeah. But I'm
Give
also
me some
like, your
motivation.
situation is very different from me.
Yeah, yeah.
So
no,
if I don't get to there exactly, hopefully I surpass you.
well,
But
yeah.
if I don't get there exactly, they'll beat up.
But he come from all the way from Australia, so
Yeah.
yeah. Something must work. Something must work. But yeah, it. I'm ready for next year. I just need the construction to end,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I could start.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say living, but I could put aside a headache, one big headache. It's being challenging because I see in the next wave coming.
Of?
Spending. Because
Why?
I still have the ceiling to do, and I still have the tiles to do, still have the bathroom to do, and these are things that need to be done. So it's like you
ask them
kind
for our best friend price. Well, you know somebody that tiles.
yeah, actually there. Yeah,
So just like
it's the cost of the materials.
tell say that's the friend price or that's the
No.
everybody
No, it's not in labor. Actually, with that, I'm not worried about the labor. It's the materials, like going into like bargain sales or whatever sell styles.
Oh.
Kind of bracing myself.
You what?
I kind of bracing myself for it.
So let's see for black coin from now.
Yeah. No, I was asked when I wanted to do it, I was like, next year, because
Yeah.
but yeah, waiting for my ceiling man to let me know when he could come through. But I kind of happy he ain't called me yet, cause
But is there not gonna be something above you?
yeah.
Then why he doing a ceiling? I don't understand how the ceiling works.
Okay, so you have the roof,
You mean
you have the deck and pan.
your ceiling
Yeah, my
or
ceiling.
the on top the ceiling?
So okay, so you have
Because you have a
yeah, I'm downstairs.
yeah.
So you have the deck and
So your
pan.
ceiling is not really the ceiling,
No.
right?
So then, just like I would have the gypsum,
Right.
you then put frame, and then the gypsum screws onto the frame.
Oh, okay.
So the actual ceiling
Oh.
is gonna have like an air gap between the deck and pan and the ceiling itself. So the guy needs to come and put it up because it's gypsum, so it's gonna create a lot of dust. So you want to get that done before you do anything else.
It's gonna create a lot of
Dust,
oh.
because they would put down the putty, and then
Okay.
they have to sand it. So it's gonna be a lot of dust. And I rather not put down the tiles, bring all my stuff in, and then had to do the ceiling, and then had to take out everything out of the room.
All right.
And then you had to let the room air out for days for the dust to get out.
Yeah.
chats and not. I rather not. So do all of that. I rather be
If we didn't
inside.
say it before, we have Jabari's mom and sister here at the studio.
We didn't say
Virtual
it.
studio.
I thought we were just gonna leave it up for being a
Yeah.
mystery for.
Auntie, you wanna do an edible sometime?
Jeez.
What? You wanna do an edible? No? Okay. My dad told me today that he did one.
Jeez.
This is a while ago. It was a while ago he did it, and he was like, he didn't do anything. So I asked him. You never tried one? Okay. All right. Well, good on you. I had topics, but I don't know where I put them.
You would think that you would put them in the notes app.
You would think so, but I just like,
All right, use our real fancy man. You don't use the regular notes app.
yeah, you never know. Like, no, I use my notes. I would use it for.
Basic things.
Well, I was getting a skincare routine from somebody, and they're like, you need to cleanse, tone, moisturize.
I wouldn't know. I don't.
One of those orders. That being said, what is it? I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know. I guess we could
Do
do
you
a little
remember?
recap.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
that I know what I really did this year.
What would you say is a notable highlight for this year?
I've learned how to communicate with clients better.
In what way?
Just having bad experiences with clients.
Can you name one of those bad experiences from this year?
I can't
No.
talk about it. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
Too
Trauma.
soon.
The trauma.
The trauma is still there.
When that would have taken place though.
I think it's just more of like you need to ask. Like, I need to ask specifically. I don't care if I look dumb and do not assume anything. If somebody asks you X, Y, and Z, what do you mean by X, Y, and Z?
Okay.
You know, like I should not care to be looking like a fool because at the end of the day, it will look bad on me if I can't give you what you want.
But how do you remain confident but be specific?
How do I what?
How do you bring about your confidence if when asking very specific questions?
No, you're just asking for clarification. So that way, I think.
So like my biggest thing for this year would have been my confidence. Like I need to build my confidence. But I'm like, I want to make sure I'm doing exactly what you're saying. But how do I look confident asking you exactly what you want me to do? Because I don't want to have you feeling like, dog, you ask him answers. Come, believe in yourself. You know?
Okay, that's something like a different struggle that I have. I don't know.
No, there's a struggle that I have. So that's what
I
I would
don't
have.
want to feel like they or you are asking answers.
No, okay. The question is, when asking when you're asking the person specifically what they want, how do you remain confident whilst asking a question?
Oh, I mean, sometimes you could just tell them you can't do something, yeah, and people would respect that. The one thing I could have done, it was just another thing where they asked about certain files, and I was like, "This is not what I know it to be," and I gave them that, and they were expecting something else, and I didn't ask clarification of
exactly. Are these the
how I
five?
want. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I just kind of assume like you use a specific lingo for something. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, oh,
What
I know
that,
you. If
what
you know the
lingo,
words,
what that lingo meant to you was not what that lingo meant to them.
yes. So I was like, oh, if you know that word, then I know we're on the same level.
Oh, this food spicy.
Yes.
Hot? No, flavorful.
Spicy, flavorful.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. So that was that, and then I think there was I don't know, and then the other one was like just maybe just Gosh, I'm real struggling.
I wonder if it's the AC. Because they say, because it'll
No, because
blow
when
in.
I'm home, I cough. It's just the night time. I'll cough any day, but
Not as much.
not as much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asking questions of like, I think being okay with telling somebody no to taking their job.
Yeah.
This was the first one. Because I really wanted to do the job.
Yeah.
It seemed like a fun thing, and then the person was kind of like maybe a little bit indecisive of like what they wanted, and I felt like I had delivered, and on the day they were like kind of like okay and everything. And maybe if somebody's not giving you the best vibes from before,
Leave it.
it is okay to be like, that 4,000 would have been nice in my pocket, but
I rather.
I rather not deal with the stress.
Yeah.
Or you might have quote down, you might think it's a 4, but I don't know, a little stress tax.
Yeah.
I'm not even stressed, man.
I learned about stress tax today.
It's really gonna be 4,000, eh?
Yeah.
You're gonna stress me out about $2,000 worth.
Yeah.
So make it 6.
Yeah.
You tell me if you're okay with that. So, yeah. Oh, this was my topic.
Yep.
This is really for the parents. It's I lie. It's not really for the parents. It's just more of, I don't know how to describe it, but basically, you know when you just start to work, right? And then you know your child pays small, right? You working for your 15,000, 20,000. Your child pulling a little 2,000 at the end of the month. You making real money, boy. You can pay bills now. Excuse me. And now start. I'm just trying to figure out my life. Why you doing with this? It's only a little 2,000 I'm making, you know? I'm like, so I was talking to somebody about, I bought my phone. And I was like, I bought a new phone. And it's like, you are a real money boy. And I was like,
no, I have no money because I bought a phone.
I have no money.
Because I bought a phone.
I just bought the phone. Right? I was like, they're like, how much? I say it's 4,000. He's like, you're rich. I say,
not anymore.
Okay. And then they tell me they buy a new camera. I say, how much the camera cost? 14,000. I rich? Who you is? I rich? What you talking about?
Oh, God.
So anybody that tells me you have money, I'm telling you, they have more money than you. Same thing. Go Barbados. You have real money, you in Barbados? No, I have no more money now. I just came from the trip. That's my little rant. Yeah, that was it. So that was my 2 cents. But I don't appreciate people knowing that you have real money in their bank account, watching the poor man struggle and making them feel like they have money. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So
just casual just
No.
Sorry.
Okay, I might have to bleep the name because I don't think he might want people to know how much he dropped on his camera and is the camera and like a bunch of other accessories. But yeah, that was that. So that was it. That was my little rant. You know who does it? Sorry, it's just a lot of photographers would be like, "Ooh, you buy this thing, you have money," and I'm like,
you know the struggle.
it's not even that, huh? I know you travel about 5-6 times this year. I only see one plane. You talking about I had no money. I still struggling out here. You on a plane every other weekend. You buying all kind of thing, and I like life nice. I wish I could be booking shoes like you. And then you telling me no, you don't have no money. I mean, yes, granted, if you spend your money on all kind of things,
yeah, no
you
money.
don't have no money. No.
But you had it.
But you had the money.
You just chose.
I didn't even have the money.
Yeah, you had the opportunity to choose.
You had the opportunity to choose, and I didn't have the opportunity. So, yeah, that's that. Whew. If you could count how many coughs I coughed for this whole thing, I will bank transfer you $50.
Is it each individual cough or is it each period of cough? Because you know it would get really sticky.
Each
like that would be like 5, 6.
each individual if you could count it, bank transfer $50. 50. Actually make it 75. Just because I feel like
Yeah, don't put effort.
Paul, but effort into it. 50 I feel like it's not enough for a good lunch, 75 should cover our lunch.
Yeah, you could get something with shrimp in it.
Yeah.
You can get something with shrimp in it, at least, or fish. So if you wanna play bougie,
You can get something good.
at the scale of knowing if you're
something expensive or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when you go to the restaurant and then all of a sudden
You need to get TikTok,
Me?
Yes.
For
I don't know. I don't know. I
you
just feel
be seeing something say on a son.
Well, yes. But I'm like, I can't say anything because you don't have a TikTok.
But
I've been seeing a lot of like dating videos. And it was this guy. Well, this one was a while ago. But it's basically like the guy and the girl go out on a date, and she orders like 54 oysters or something like that. And she's just there slurping. Like, she's just there. Oysters are expensive. She's just there slurping, enjoying herself. Yeah, bring wine, bring thing to drink.
Bring drinks on there, bring drinks.
And then she vexed when the guy say, "I want to split the bill, big man. You eat for the whole town." I take my little burger and fries. You slurp down 54 oyster, drink 2 bottles, and want me to pay? Nah, I don't do that. This is only the first date, dog. You
gotta draw the line in the science
going
somewhere.
For a little 2-3 years, yeah, let me wild out.
Yeah.
But first date you get answer? Come on, man. And then people in the comments are like, don't date this kind of woman, like if you know you can't afford her. And I'm like,
I don't feel like people just talk about, dog, when we go out tonight, I'm gonna slurp down 55 oysters, just letting you know.
I was like, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I was like, I don't know.
Do you think there would be signs? Do you think there would be signs to that type of person? Do you think there would be signs to a person that would overindulge in food? Yeah? Okay. Apparently you should.
Well, look out for that.
But if it's like somebody, like you just meet them and it's like, let me take you on a date. I don't feel like you would know. No.
I don't think you don't look like that kind of person that like care about too much like fancy foods.
No.
Yeah. You're not built for a lifestyle, It's not for everybody. It's okay. Simple gal.
Humble bunch.
Yeah.
Humble bunch.
But no, somebody made a point of days in your
tax bracket.
In your tax bracket. And I was like, fair point. Because sometimes I just be watching people like, I know I can't date you because the lifestyle you have is not what I have. You out every other day eating nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's expectations.
Rice.
Cannot meet the expectations for that big man.
Like, I want to cook too. No, if you telling me if I had to cook, I'd make shrimp Alfredo pasta with all kind of shrimp expensive. Shrimp expensive. You can get the pasta
and the sauce, yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Jeez.
I hope.
Okay, I think we should probably wrap up here. Make this episode short. Thank you for watching another episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we would see y'all hopefully before the new year.